Hello, grade 1. Today in class we completed the reading worksheet for Unit 5, Week 3. Okay, but before we start answering, we should go through our vocabulary words. Okay, the first vocabulary word is improve. Improve means to make something better. Okay, number 2, the second word is device. A device, as we said, is an object or something that a thing that has a job. Okay, so a device is an object or a thing that performs or does a certain job. Okay, and I showed you on Sunday that a can opener is a device. Okay, what do we use it for? We use it to open cans. What about the telephone? A telephone is also a device which allows people to talk to each other from a far distance. Idea. Idea means a thought or to think of something in your mind. Okay? Curious. Curious means you are interested about something and you want to learn more about it. Okay? And the last word is unusual. Usual means it's normal or common. Unusual means it's not common. Okay, so when I showed you the blue strawberries, is that a usual? Is that usual or unusual? It's unusual, right? It's blue. It's blue. The usual color of strawberries are red. So unusual means something that is not common or not something that we don't normally see. Okay, so again, improve means to make something better, to work better. A device and an object that does a job. Idea, to think of something. Curious means to want to learn more, to be interested in something. Unusual, something that is not common. Okay, now we will start to read the sentence and we will try to find words from the sentence to choose the correct vocabulary word. Number 1, Henry was blank to know how the story ended. So he read the whole story. He was interested in the story. Henry was blank to know how the story ended. So he read the whole story. Okay, Henry wanted to know how the story ended or finished. So he read the whole story. We took the word whole last time. Whole means like he finished the story. And he was interested in the story. Which word here shows you that which word here means that you want to know something or interested in something. So here it shows that he wants to know how the story ended. And here the word interested. Which word here is close to the word interested? The word curious. Curious. We said curious means when you want to know about something or when you are interested about a certain topic. Okay, number 2. This blank can find the location of places. This blank can find the location of places. Okay, what can help you find the location of places? Now we already used curious. Now we have 4 words left. Improve means to make something better. Device is an object that does a job. Idea means to think of something. Okay, and unusual means not common. What word can we put here? This device. This object, okay, or this thing can help you find the location of things. Okay, like our mobile. Our mobile is a device that can also help you find the location of places, or a GPS. A GPS is a device. Our mobiles also have GPS, but a GPS is a device that helps you find the location of places. Okay, number 3, massa. So we used number 2. We use not device. Number 3, Massa has a nice blank for her writing project. She will write a story about her brother. Mesa has a nice improve, or a nice idea, or a nice unusual for her writing project. Okay, Mesa said, she told me that she will write about her brother. That means she thinks about it. That means she has a nice idea. Mesa has a nice idea for her writing project. Okay, she has a thought in her mind, and when she was thinking, she said, I will write a story about my brother. Okay, so Mesa has a nice idea for her writing project. Number 4, my cake has blank flavor. It doesn't taste like cake. Okay, so my cake has improved flavor or unusual, and it says here it does not taste like cake. So does that mean, so it doesn't taste like cake, that means it has an unusual. It has an unusual. It has an unusual flavor. Okay. My dad will add more wood to the doghouse. My dad will add more wood to the doghouse. He will blank it and make it stronger. Okay, so here we have only one word. Oh, I'm sorry, we used, I'm sorry. I wrote, okay, so the word is unusual, not common. Okay, here my dad will add more wood to the doghouse. Okay, he will add something to the doghouse to make it stronger. What will he do? He will improve. He will improve the doghouse to make it stronger. Okay, improve means to make something better. Okay, now we will use the words in the boxes to complete the sentences. These are our high frequency words, so that means we should be able to read them. Okay, better or better, learn, sure, guess, right, began. Better, learn, sure, guess, right, began. Number 1, his answer was blank. It was correct. What is another word for correct? Right. His answer was right. Okay, and we also mentioned when I was explaining this, the word right can have 2 different meanings. Right means the right side or the right hand, and right, which also means correct. Number 2, spring. Spring blank last March. March 21st was the first day of spring. So spring began last March. Means it started last March. Okay? Spring began last March. March 21st was the first day of spring. Okay, number 3. Lisa will blank to play tennis this summer. Lisa will better or learn or sure or guess. Lisa will learn. Okay? Okay. Number 4. They are blank readers now. Which one did we just do? Oh, learn. So we finished learn. Now we have 3 left. They are better readers now, or they are sure readers now, or they are guess. They are better. That means they are more good readers. Okay, the word better means more good. Okay, or more improved. Okay. Next, I am blank. I spelled all the words correctly. I am sure, or I am guess. I spelled all the words correctly. I am sure. I'm certain. The word sure means you're certain. Number 6. Can you blank which team won the football match? Okay, we only have one word left, and it's guess. Okay? Can you guess? Can you think which team won the football match? Okay? The word guess means to think, or to think who won the match. Okay? Now we're going to start answering questions to our story about Thomas Edison. Okay? We read a biography about Thomas Edison, where he was born and what he used to do when he was young. We said that when he was young, he used to like to ask many questions. He was always thinking and doing unusual experiments. And we talked about when he was born, and that he was born in Milan, Ohio. And we talked about his parents and how many brothers and sisters he had and what he did when he was young. Okay, let's see if you guys remember. Okay, we're going to choose the correct answer. Who is who is the story about? This story is about, the story here, the title, story, Thomas Edison, inventor. Who is the story about? Tomatoka Takashi, George Washington, or Thomas Edison? The story was about Thomas Edison. Okay, what did Thomas do when he was young? What did Thomas do when he was young? He made a lot of unusual experiments, or he liked to play with his friends, or he worked on a farm. When he was young, he made a lot of unusual experiments. Okay, yeah, because he was always curious. He was always thinking. He was always thinking and wanted to figure out how did this happen, or like when he did an experiment about making a nest and sitting on the eggs, thinking that baby chicks would come out, or when he thought like if he ate worms he would be able to fly. Okay, these are some of his unusual experiments. Who would help Thomas when he had trouble in school? His dad Sam, his mom Nancy, or one of his brothers? Of course, his mom Nancy. We said his dad had a lumber mill, and his mom was a teacher. So his mom Nancy would help him when he had trouble in school. Where did Thomas do all his experiments? Yes, where did he do all the experiments? In the living room, in the barn, or in the cellar? In the cellar. The cellar was like a room at the bottom of the house, and there he did all of his experiments. Okay, what did Thomas do to get money when he was 12 years old? He sold newspapers and candies in the train station. He worked with his dad in the lumber mill, or he took money from his parents. Okay, he sold newspaper and candies in the train station. What did Tom become when he grew up? Did A, he became a doctor. B, he became an inventor. C, he became a farmer. He became an inventor. Okay, and he was the first one to create the electric light bulb. Okay, what did he invent? He invented the electric light bulb. He invented fires. He didn't invent anything. He invented the electric light bulb. And when everyone heard about his invention, they all wanted to come and see it, and then later on they wanted to have their own electric light bulb in the homes to light out their homes. What is a biography? A made-up story about real animals, or a real story about a person's life? A real story about a person's life. Okay, and this is the worksheet that we had today.